an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
Please declare your commercial goods. Please declare your commercial goods.
Adventure time! Oh, ow! Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not.
Dodge this!
I'm going in! Yeah!
Yeah, bring it on! Yeah. Yeah! Cool it!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Truth hurts! Freeze! Bring it on! Cyclone!
As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Cool it!
I must leave no
Get moving! Truth hurts! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Leave it all to me.
Bring it on! Thrasher!
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Darn. Oh, ow! Wow, check out all this power! Sunny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
I think I may have overeaten.
Today.
Bliss. In the restaurant. I think I may have.
Made another handsome sum today.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Got a situation.
Huh?
I must leave no.
Freeze!
Let's light it up! Off we go! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hey!
Let's light it up!
Steady as stone. Leave it all to me.
Dodge this! Freeze! That one! Got a situation. Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
As a good knight should. Steady. I must leave no stone un...
Off we go! Get out of here!
Get moving!
Adventure time!
Dodge this!
I'll catch up.
Take cover! Off we go!
Confess!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai. Do you know where it lives? Great Muchina Yokai? Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the Great Muchina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster. because we finally found out how to chase it away. My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest. Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe. Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Look, oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go. Huh? No way. That's impossible. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because that's not true. The Great Mujina... Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she... Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks...
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that... Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon, who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Keep moving!
Off we go.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from no matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light up. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your...
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't...
Yeah, The first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and like so. I guess now the kids' impression of the Great
So in a way, this monster is all a product of your...
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposed. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time. But I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because, right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of the things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunter Creed?
Yeah! Oh!
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kid. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara
Naganohara fireworks show?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bot. Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way. Hey, Pups, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long...
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a
Much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials.
Sorry?
Material.
Oh, the material.
Yes! Sorry. Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were...
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them...
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pops some... That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. everyone around. Because my pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listened. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So I told my pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day. Huh? It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the
Yoimiya?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before—
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd—
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going— We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and— An arrest warrant? Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted If Sakajiro is caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other—
What if the boat capsizes? John, if things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back and—
Well, there's something I felt I had, but as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very—
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always—
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the firework. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased. Whether it's 10 or even 100.
Whoa! That is—
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers—
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution. Because it'd be much better if you— Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them—
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider—
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up.
All right, I'll leave it to you then.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised— Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much— I just wish the commissions could be a little bit— I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but you don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework material. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your—
adventure time!
Dream of being number one.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku Decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right. I'll go fetch the boat now.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't...
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and... Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear... And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant, I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for the... I'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So,
what you trying to...
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been what I really wanted to say was, don't worry. Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks. Let's head to the city.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Off we go!
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
Yoi Mia. No need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume.
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running off. I've come to expect it now.
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering...
Come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some... It's no... Once when I had an argument with my son, I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't...
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably... Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble, even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right, then. Everyone's always saying, go ahead and take the ore, by the way.
Oh, no, you don't.
Don't worry. Just take it.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other...
How about this, then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down...
There's no All right, then. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him...
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push your...
Everyone seems to really like.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally, when that happens, I say to them, hey, but they don't always listen. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need. Next, we just need to go find someone to prop. Hajime, Mr. Aminoma.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for—
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a bit—
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help.
that will depend on—
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make. If I don't finish—
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed.
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks—
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you—
Is that so surprising? It is, after all.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara Fireworks Show is an important event. This I know well. In addition, but Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, excuse me, I will be back.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape, and it's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools. But it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
So have Amenoma art and Naganohara fireworks been—
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another. Hajime, in the future, this will be—
I know,
All right, I won't bother you guys any long. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but...
Adventure time! Off we go!
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's...
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole—
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted to find an opportunity to catch... When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the winery or something.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a stated the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great— let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose.
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle, even trying to have fun. You won't be able to. An adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as last. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who, to avoid detection, we each worked on our own material. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever, as long as I'm polite and respectful and anyway, to your point about collaboration.
That's true. This was all a...
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was anyway, thanks for everything. And your fireworks are...
Oh, don't worry about...
Who's there? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving... At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should...
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did...
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks to us, those...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking...
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're... Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Kui.
Yeah, I should get out of here too.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me once as a baby or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks, just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
Adventure time!
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave...
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more
I
trouble.
didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop, so I... forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your back the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the That's it! I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they...
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. All right. You should get back indoors, Saku. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
I'm liking the look of this. frozen in time.
Yeah, everybody stand back!
Keep moving! See, just follow my intuition. I'm liking the look of this.
Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning. That's what I call treasure. Off we go.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came...
Oh, before I forget,
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next heir of...
of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't see...
We aren't as young as we once were. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I...
No worries. Say no more. We'll...
No, no, no. We can't be put... I'll just go fetch the tea and...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. It's no trouble.
Oh, you're such good kid. If you're quite sure.
Sure. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out.
Adventure time. Yeah, off we go.
Yeah, you got it. And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family Bentley sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, I don't
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah, this...
Oh, wow, thank you so much. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But
They didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they...
oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Kondav.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Let's get down to business. Boom!
Huh? Ow! Get out of here!
I'm liking the look of this.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Off we go!
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom.
Speaking of youth, do you know...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago back...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was...
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked, even as it was rising up into the sky. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at... Before I knew what was happening, apparently,
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time, but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some...
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set up. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great relation.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up at one day.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, but our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that... you know what children are like. They get terrible...
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure... But since it's Sakujiro, I don't...
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, because now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join...
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then we can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you.
Yes. It'd be...
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
adventure time!
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryo Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do it.
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in, but they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he... Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even... We can't let that happen! Come with me.
Off we go!
Oh! It's Musazaka and his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. Aren't you gonna play with us? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet... Yeah! Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looked like they were...
Are they trying to catch a monster
No, don't worry. It's all just a big be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and...
We will. We'll be on our best behavior.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting...
Ugh, what a nuisance!
Time for a light show!
I must withdraw.
That didn't count!
I must withdraw.
I'm going in! Yeah!
I must. Don't get frostbite. Freeze. Keep moving. Bring it on. How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your action. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at...
Look at that! The one with the... We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your sentence. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to us?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his—
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a change. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say.
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you—
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wish.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you— Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No, and the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another—
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryo
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Fire hazard!
I must withdraw.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand—
Yes, sir. Sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as— Why were you so convinced that we had things to say?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to— Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that I felt it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to— I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fawn. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about this. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good thing—
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things—
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that— After all—
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and—
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing but— Now, my role is to punish violators of this Hakoku decree and confiscate people. I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by—
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated. I will lend you my help, but until then, and don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to—
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite—
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both—
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but— By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the—
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference—
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out.
Yoimiya! The way you took command.
What can I say? I like to talk. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, then Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful. I didn't actually cry though, right? Remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best.
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always, I believe that as time goes by, this firework, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper.
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sin for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro,
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it...
Seriously? Huh.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotional. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled. You know, I don't really think about complicated things but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Teamwork is strength!
Cyclone!
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Why do they never miss?
Leave it all to me.
Get out of here! Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time!
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived.
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here, and each season brings its own festival. And each festival, in turn, brings a fresh chapter. So, well, festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well...
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric? Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as...
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. Oh, it's a very fine... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. Based on the design,
This kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is, as you well know, Inazuma is in all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import, but of course, where our customers are able to provide the...
So you're saying we need to go and buy some...
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric...
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though...
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is... Wait! The International Trade Association? That's
It looks like that... Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small...
Why is she being so secretive?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now.
That's very kind of Traveler Paimon. Let's try our luck.
Welcome to Netsuke Handicrafts. Can you make things into sculptures as well?
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Why in the world can't I use...
Look, there he is.
Looks like we found him. Mr. Kurisu, are you all right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan.
Better than you.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back.
That's great, but,
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our... The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then did... Well, as you know...
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods.
Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do. Perhaps...
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can...
Of course, I would never...
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping that I do so not without reservation, so... That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise...
We will. But, what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission...
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine!
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft.
Thank you so much.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of...
All right.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you...
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the... Look at that. No, face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile.
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since
business,
pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good?
You're just a big bull.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now.
Let's get down.
Take flight!
This is my blade! Boom!
My apologies!
You're the very finally hired. No. Let's get down to business.
That tingle?
Take unthinkable!
Say no more!
My apologies!
Very...
Kamisato art! Surrender! Take flight!
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please, it was nothing.
Miss Kamisato! Traveler!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10...
Great! Now we can finally...
Buy silk? You mean you need...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting...
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a...
Thank you, good sir. How much...
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay...
No, that will never do. Things cost. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price. There is nothing to feel distressed about. Because nothing, I repeat, nothing...
Thank you, I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped... I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association.
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then! Bye! Safe journey home! Don't go getting rough!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to...
But footprints didn't seem to know who you were. They must move in completely different...
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like...
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter... sorry, I'm getting off... Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles in Kimono.
Okay.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand...
Get moving!
Fracture! To the very end.
Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain. That's what I call treasure. Off we go.
Hey there, we're back!
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think I just need to go and take stock of our materials.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire... It's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing an Inazuma attire. Oh? Are you sure? Is that so impressive? So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules, sir. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuma now. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make...
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, something else I've been wondering is... How do people...
It's so true. People dress... Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight leotards and leggings. If you can imagine it, Paimon guarantees that someone...
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however... So fascinating.
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean... I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there any...
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size...
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly.
Here you go. Is it possible to
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere.
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't...
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. For our next stop, I'd like to take...
Food? Oh, Paimon like...
I picked the venue especially for you. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibit. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon, Kip.
Off we go!
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami.
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for...
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter...
Excellent! No problem. And everything you asked for is ready. Traveler. Tiny customer. Please wait here for a moment.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friend? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the
first time ever? Oh.
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato...
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice...
Paimon never...
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So, it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard...
As you can see, this house is right next... Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare...
Right! If there's something you want to eat...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over... So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki...
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside If so, then we've got lots of options.
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great. But what kind of overseas...
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish. Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven. And it's so good!
That does sound pretty good.
Is the pizza ready?
Please speak to President
Out of the way!
Okay. To move mountains. And patience to take power to move mountains.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? The opposite is probably... No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
Is the pizza ready?
Please speak to President Sung.
Adventure time!
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating. Please speak to President Sung. I'm just to help.
Off we go!
Hi, Traveler. So strange to see.
cool characters.
Benny's adventure time.
Well met. Shouldn't get careless.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
You can't run. Well, that's all you got. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Get out of here!
You can't run. Well, neither can I. Looks like I was
Off we go.
way too far. Forced. This one's well done.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
It's time for a flash break. Frozen food. Roasting fried. Oh no! This was well done.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
This was well done. Roasted fried. This one's well done. Roasted fried.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Keep moving!
Roasted fried.
Truth hurts!
You need to hurry up.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
This one's well done. You need to hurry
No
up.
stone unturned.
Roasted fried.
Bring it on!
This one's well done.
Let's light it up!
You need to hurry up.
Dodge this!
Roasted fried.
Get out of here! Out of the
This
way!
one's well done.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Feels close.
Truth hurts!
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
I've been outsmarted.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Cool it. From detective to victim.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Dodge this!
Steady as stone.
Adventure time!
Cool it!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Off we go!
Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. I would love to be able to master.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you.
Great. I look forward to learning from your. How are you all doing? Whoa, is this Miss Kamisato? This. Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for? Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
Want us to teach you?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friend.
Really? That's great. I thought if you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything. I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant. You could have sold that recipe for a high price. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot. And well, you should probably write down the recipe now.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredient. Correct and right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep. Now for the cooking instructions. All right, it's done. Long may our reputations and our recipes.
I have no doubt that they will. This.
Cool. Then let's get this.
Adventure time!
Hey! Have you. Here it is. Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincere.
No problem! Food always tastes.
Alright, let's dig in before I. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh.
When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you? And did she,
She did, but don't worry. She's.
Oh. Then. What does it matter?
Hey, it's not you. Most people just.
Thank you for your It's all true, though. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So, everyone must have.
Exactly! You got.
Aw, thank you. Excuse.
Hey now! Expressing your feelings is the right thing to do.
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely.
While we're on the topic, though.
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that Tsubaki might be.
A fox?
Yes. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories. You must have met Kuji Yae before. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Ina's.
Whoa! So Inazuma. Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, so Liyue lives up to its reputation.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best.
Really? Speaking of delicacies.
Oh, pie.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. Oh, and the other.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa. Looks.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. as well as a hair accessory. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Hime...
You flatter me, Paimon. If...
Alright, well, now we've got time to go meet...
Welcome to Netsuke no Genshi. You can make things other than sculptures as well.
Oh. Off we go! Adventure time!
And her everlasting reign.
So, a transcendent being There's someone...
I'm asked how strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother... But since we're here, I still think we should...
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? So,
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and...
I have a feeling that it could be some sort... Let's get a little closer before...
Good idea!
Off we go!
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything? Let's recap what the notebook notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma...
What's this?
Huh.
It seems to be another note. Could it be Tsubaki's? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is...
Here will do just fine.
All right, let's see what the notebook... Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about... What is it? Why are you whispering? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without this... But, based on her...
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you...
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than...
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a fox. It turns out that Tsubaki's is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become... What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of her. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial.
So, that means that the kimono design...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you. But to me, or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like...
Ayaka!
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of... Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but... somehow, all that was left but... my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized... she was just like me. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but... I feel just the same way. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night... I've seen those lights too! It looks so lively with so many people. And it's... But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning... it's considered improper etiquette. Even if no one stopped us. The idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd... Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the...
So the kimono design... that must have been the outfit...
That's right. And sometimes... I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but...
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the...
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes, so perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you.
Mother and I are so similar, and she chose to.
Oh!
No, I don't plan to do. So, Traveler, I.
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster!
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish, so. Let's do this, you and me.
Paimon wants to come!
Great. If we head over now.
Oh, good point. Today.
Adventure time!
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day. I'll go and ask.
That's the way to go. We'll be.
Yeah!
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall! Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a...
That used to be the custom, yes. And today...
Hey! Is that...
Oh,
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the yacht. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family, some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before.
You're too kind. My brother...
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival.
Oh, there isn't actually.
Oh, a traveler? First time in Inazuma? Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet!
No, it's not like... Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister! If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down. At least it sure looks like that.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time... Oh! Here's a couple of
No. You've been far too...
Don't give me all... Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the...
But, okay, I think I understand.
It's my...
Sir?
Oh! Hello there, kiddo.
Surely you're not gonna...
Paimon, don't...
But...
How about...
What?
Oh, okay then.
I cannot thank you.
Aw.
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there, and I brought you here because I... Okay. Traveler, look!
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today?
Okay.
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle and my... So you see, how could I...
What?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest.
Traveler?
Paimon? It seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind of.
Alrighty then. Draw a slip. Open it up and see how you.
Whoa! Which one did you get? Paimon?
No way! We got this traveler. What? Wow. Here's.
Congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune among people means. As the golden koi fish shines amidst the turquoise waves, your name shall be alive.
What a great sign!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good.
Lightning flash!
This food stall sells all kinds of Ina's.
Wow! Ooh, Ayaka!
Sure.
Those look good.
All right then.
All right.
This.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, please!
I don't know if it's.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure?
Well, what? She and I are good. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can. There's no.
I will. Once I've learned how to.
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuma.
Sounds similar.
Welcome. Looking for
Looks fun! Shall we give it. Oh, wait.
2 prayer plaques.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw.
Wait, so the. Alright.
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister. It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes.
I believe it too, and.
Ayaka, what did you.
That's right. I do hope. Thank you.
Aww.
I'm afraid so. Time flies when. It's time to. Traveler. Today was the first time, and you've known me for some time now. Knowing me, I just know that today could not have. So thank you. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone, if I ever get the chance. You too? Great, you know. We're kind of similar. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. Nope, you will find her. I will always be here for you as your. As long as you're happy. Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me.
What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty! Beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't...
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, I just had a sudden urge. In a way, that goes for you when I'm with you. Anyway, I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual,